Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Wednesday, June 5th, Major League Baseball slate. Looks like we've got a full slate of games for Wednesday. We got day games going on. We got afternoon, evening. Here's the one catch. There's about 5 games that are not on the betting board as of yet because starting pitchers are, I guess, getting harder and harder to come by, right? So we'll give you some ideas in those games as well. Just don't have the lines out yet. So if you are new to our show, first of all, welcome. Secondly, we do fade or follow 4 teams: Cubs, Dodgers, Royals, and Orioles. We play in those for 4 particular games. We'll have a lot of bets in those games. That's where our money goes. We will give you bets and leans and predictions in the other games as well. But just a reminder, those are the 4 games that we are in with those teams. So we'll get started here. 10:35 Eastern time. 10:35 out here in Phoenix. Already screwed up and we're 5 seconds into this, right? 1:35 Eastern time. Braves, Red Sox in this one. Pivetta versus Schellenbach, the rookie, going for his second start there. About a coin flip in this game, about $1.10, $1.06 either side here. Just putting a total at 9.5 in this particular game. We'll just roll with the home team and during the day. So take the Red Sox here. We'll play them on the money line. Would also look, maybe the Red Sox can score off the rook, so over their team total as well, which should be around 3.5 to 4.5 as well in that game. Next game up. Let's see, 2:10 Eastern time, 11:10 out here in Phoenix. We've got Astros Cardinals, right? So on that one there. So we've got Mikolas versus Ronel Blanco in this one. Mikolas has pitched a little bit better the last few times out, but Blanco definitely the better starter here. Houston's a $1.60 favorite for a reason. Do like the Stros in this one as well. And also the Astros over their team total would be another great bet in this one, but do like Stros money line and -1.5 both in this matchup there. Next game up, 12:10 out here in Phoenix, 3:10 Eastern time. Reds, Rockies. Dakota Hudson, who pitched the game of his life against the Dodgers in LA last game out, going against Graham Ashcraft in this one for the Reds. This one here, Dakota Hudson's ERA, I think he lowered it 2 runs by having a really dominant performance against the Dodgers. Made the Dodgers look like they were a below average hitting team for sure in that one. Do like the Reds here slightly on that one there. About a $1.30 favorite on the money line there. So do like the Reds. Total in this game around of 11. I think team totals are going to be 5.5 apiece roughly on this one. So maybe a little bit more scoring here by Cincinnati on that one, but do like them on the money line on that particular game there. So let's see. Then we go on to the next game. We've got 2 of them at 4:05 Eastern time. Mets, Nationals. Severino versus Corbin. Yes, it is National Patrick Corbin Day one more time, and he's even pitching at home. So what do we go here? In this one, it's National Patrick Corbin Day, so therefore, we just can't bet against him. So we can't bet with the Nationals on this one. So Severino, he got jacked in his last time out here. Mets are about a $1.50 favorite, and for good reason in this one. Corbin's 6 ERA. Somehow he has a win on the season. I still don't know how the heck that happened there. But Severino's still pitching around 3.5, even though he got blown up in the last outing. But do like the Mets in this one, even though you're having to lay the $1.50. Mets front 5 would probably be our favorite bet. -0.5 run front 5 in that one, in that game there. Also, Mets over their team total, which you should be looking at 4.5, 5.5. Expect them to score quite a few runs in that game there. So next game up, the same time frame there. We've got Giants in the D-backs. Jordan Hicks, Jordan Montgomery, a lot of Jordans. Diamondbacks a $1.30 favorite here. To be really honest, the way Montgomery's pitched in the last multiple outings, I don't know how he can be favored against anybody, as he's just they've been teeing it up off Montgomery here. Giants are a +110 dog on the road. I understand it's on the road, a little bit tougher to win, but do like the Giants to take care of business here and get this one against Jordan Montgomery. Next game up, 3:40 Eastern time. Well, why don't we make that 6:40 Eastern time and get it correct, right? 6:40 Eastern time, 3:40 out here in Phoenix. We've got Dodgers, Pirates, Paxton versus Skeens in this one. Of course, everybody wants to watch Paul Skeens pitch. Now we get to watch him maybe against the Dodgers here to see what the heck's going to happen. There are not going to be too many times this season where you're going to be able to get the Dodgers basically around even money or plus money. This is going to be one of them, and the only reason is because the books are expecting a ton of money on Skeens here. So we'll take the Dodgers in this one. Pittsburgh bullpen also struggles a little bit here, so Skeens is not going to go through his career and never give up a run, right? His first outing was a little rocky. He's pitched well since then, but I expect these Dodgers bats to kind of come through today. So Dodgers money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Mookie Betts, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Freddie Freeman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. So one more time, Dodgers, Pirates. Paxton, who's been iffy against Paul Skeens, but we're still going to roll with the Dodgers just because there's a lot of value with them around plus money or even money against the Pirates here. So Dodgers money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Mookie Betts, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. And Freddie Freeman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Next game up, also 6:40 Eastern time, 3:40 out here in Phoenix. Royals, Guardians. Brady Singer pitching for the Royals. Do not have a starting pitching yet for the Guardians. There's nothing on the board for them as of yet. We are going to tell you we are going to play the Guardians in this particular one. Singer struggled the last couple times out, and I'll be really honest with the Guardians have owned Singer throughout his career. So there's a lot of guys with a lot of good batting averages against Singer. So we'll give you what we're playing in this particular game here. So we're going to play Guardians money line. We're not sure about what's going to happen on the run line yet. I assume the Royals might be a slight favorite, or it's going to be pretty much an even up game. Guardians money line, first 3, first 5, first 7. Quan and Jose Ramirez have had monsters against Singer lifetime, so we're going to go Quan, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Same thing for Jose Ramirez, the RBI leader in the majors right now. Homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So just a reminder on this one again, there's not on the board while we're currently recording this episode, but we will be on the Guardians money line, and then the run lines will come. So make sure you do check out our Google Sheets at the end of the show as well. We'll have those updated once those become available. Also, Guardians money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Steven Kwan, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Jose Ramirez, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game on the board, 6:40 also Eastern time, 3:40 out here in Phoenix. We've got a little, let's see, where did we disappear to here on this one? Sorry about that, guys. We've got, we've got Rays and Marlins. Garrett versus Eflin in this one. This one to me is a toss-up. This game starting pitcher just got announced in this one, so it's not on the board at the moment. Slight lean here to the Marlins in this one. Looking for probably Jazz Chisholm maybe in this particular game as well. Batter props, look at him on that one as well. So next game up, though, 7:05 Eastern time, 4:05 out here in Phoenix. We've got Twins, Yankees, Rodon versus Chris Paddock. Rodon has been pretty solid all season long. Paddock continues to give up runs. I honestly thought a few years back Paddock had an opportunity maybe to be like a second or third guy on a starting 5. More and more as his career goes along, he's going to finish at a 4 or 5 starter for the rest of his career, which means you're going to have an ERA in the upper 4s, but you do eat 5-6 innings when you go out there. But we like the Yankees. The Yankees have been hot. Lay them on the money line. Lay them on the run line. Lay them wherever you can. Next game up. Let's see, we've got 4:07 Eastern time. I'm all off with the times today. How about 7:07 Eastern time, 4:07 out here in Phoenix. Al Suarez for Baltimore against Jose Barrios for the Blue Jays in this set in Toronto. Orioles swinging the bats well. The biggest problem that the Orioles are going to have is they probably need one more starting pitcher, but I don't know if that market's going to be quite available, but they need relief help in the worst way as well in that one. So we are going to play the Orioles here as they have owned Barrios over time as well. So Orioles money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. And also Adley Rutschman and Ryan O'Hearn have had good success against Barrios as well. So we'll go to Rutschman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Ryan O'Hearn, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time in that Orioles Blue Jays matchup in Toronto. Orioles money line -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Adley Rutschman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Ryan O'Hearn, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, 8:05 out Eastern time, 5:05 here in Phoenix. We've got Tigers, Rangers, Maeda pitching for the Tigers, and no announced starter yet for the Rangers. It is on the board. Rangers about a $1.30 favorite. You got to bet against Maeda basically every time, especially when the Tigers are on the road as they struggle to score runs. So we would play the Rangers here, money line on the run line, -1.5. Also, keep searching for Corey Seager stuff because he's still hot. So we'd also be playing Corey Seager in that game as well. Next game up, also at 5:05 out here in Phoenix, 8:05 Eastern time. Cubs, White Sox. Fedde against Italian in this one at Wrigley again. Fedde's been the second best pitcher on the White Sox all season long. 4-1 with an ERA just a little over 3. Italian's gotten, you had an average game for him the last time out here. Cubs are about almost a $2 favorite in this one. We couldn't play the Cubs in game 1 with Shota because they were a $3 favorite, which under 500 team against, I understand, the last place team in the league, it can't be a $3 favorite. I mean, it just can't be. There was no value there. This one, the value is there with the Cubs, so we'll roll with the Cubs in this particular one here. Cubs, money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Cubs over their team total. Cubs -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Seiya Suzuki, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Cody Bellinger, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So one more time, Cubs, White Sox. Cubs money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Cubs over their team total. Cubs -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Suzuki, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Cody Bellinger, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, 9:38 Eastern time, 6:38 out here in Phoenix. Dylan Cease, Jorge Soriano for the Angels here. Cease he pitched well last time in Kansas City. Soriano's pitched decently for the Angels. His expected ERA, though, quite a bit higher than his current ERA, about 3.8 in this one. Angels are still the worst home team in the league, and it's not really that close. 22-38 for a reason, folks. It's not because they win a lot of games. Give us the Padres in this one. They're about a $1.50 favorite, total of 8. We like the Padres money line. Also, Padres on a -1.5 on the run line as well. And also would play under Angels team total in that one there. And last game on the board, 6:40 out here in Phoenix, 9:40 Eastern time. We've got Mariners and the A's. Logan Gilbert against Estes in this one for the A's. The A's were close to 500. Thought they might make a shade of a run. Didn't think they were going to win the division, but thought maybe 75 games was a possibility. Now we're kind of searching, hoping to get closer to 70 on that one there. So 70-92 would still be a definite upgrade for what the A's have done lately. They're going to need to get some wins to do it. I just don't think it's here against the Mariners. In this particular one, Mariners are about a $1.50 favorite. I'd lay it with the Mariners, -1.5 on the run line as well, as Estes has had his struggles. So obviously we just went through a ton of bets, and I mentioned our Google Sheets a little bit earlier in the show. This is our betting ledger. It's all of our bets, what juice we got the bets at, how many units we wagered, also what book we placed them at, then obviously the result once the game's over and finished. So make sure you do check that out. There's multiple places to do so online, on our TikTok and YouTube channel pages. Also, at the end of every episode on YouTube, there will be a link there as well, docs.google.com/spreadsheet. Click that link. Go to 2024 baseball, as there's going to be a lot of sports and seasons on there. Scroll down to June 5th. You'll be able to see all the bets that we just went through as well. Are you interested in some bonus bets? I've got some for you, no problem at all. There is a link in our TikTok and YouTube channel pages, bit.ly/sportsbets for free. Click into there. Promos in your area where we've got bonus bets for you as well, if you're interested on signing up there. So make sure you do check that out as well. If you want to make life easy to find us, that's really simple to do. All you have to do is hit follow or subscribe, depending on what social media platform you're watching us on. Then we will show up in your subscription or followers tab. And if you want to make life even easier than that, make sure you turn on our notifications for the social media platform you're watching us on. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of bets. Give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets and give you that ton of confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. One other advantage to turning notifications on, especially on TikTok, is our live shows. We are on 5+ days a week. On those live shows as well, we go over, normally we're watching some sort of games. This week will be NBA Finals, baseball games going on as well, and give you all kinds of different opportunities to put a little change in your pocket. So make sure you turn those notifications on for TikTok there as well. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.